Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sun's gone down. It's our time for our chat. We've had a good day today. We've done a huge video. I've edited about. Well, I'm in the middle of editing it. It's huge, and I'll be putting it up when it's finished. But I've got over an hour of footage. I've got about 70 different clips, just short clips of what we did today. What did we do today, Fiona?
We went to Gibraltar today, and I love Gib. I do. I love Gib. There'll always be a part of me that's Gib, but I just wanted to burst into tears the whole day.
Yeah. Because everywhere she went, it reminded her of where we went with the kids. You know, when they were here, and they're both left home now and living in different countries, and she got all emotional and upset.
I didn't actually. I didn't cry once today.
No, you didn't cry.
Now,
you got a bit emotional.
Oh, it was just a noise and the crowds and the tourists. And
it is claustrophobic and noisy in there, for sure.
But no, it was lovely. It was lovely. We walked how many kilometres?
About 7-8 kilometres.
Yeah.
We actually, you see, people have been asking me about Gibraltar. What is it about Gibraltar? Well, it's a military strategic place. I mean, it's a place
bastion. It's a bastion.
Yeah, I mean, the Moors. It was built. The town was built by the Moors. It was named by the Moors. They put a castle there. They built the walls all the way around it 1,000 years ago. More than that, 1,400 years ago. And it was a Moorish town. It was a Moorish street plan, and we today sort of went in there. And we followed the old city walls all the way around, because the walls haven't changed. They're in the same place pretty much as they've always been. I mean, the British added bits like the King's Bastion, and they covered the walls in this Portland stone. But the original walls are still there. You can still see the original walls in places, and you can still see all the cannonball damage. And because 14 sieges over 1,400 years, you know, it's changed hands 5 times. It's been Moorish twice, it's been Spanish twice, and it wasn't British until 1704.
Oh, was it 1704? Do you know, I always thought it was like 1738ish. I didn't realise
1704. And it was the British and the Dutch that took it. A lot of people have fought and died over this place. You know, it's not like a Disney castle, you know. I mean, it really got battered, and a lot of people died, and the place has been destroyed, and more than once. You know, there's a lot of history.
You and I see Gibraltar very differently.
Yes, maybe we do.
From very, very different perspectives. You see it from the military point of view.
Well, as you know, military history. If you're into military history, it is a gold mine. I said that in the video. It's a proper gold mine. You know, if you want to come to Gibraltar to get drunk, sit on the beach and go night clubbing, you know, you come to the wrong place. Go to Ibiza.
You can get drunk and go on the beach. There's nothing wrong with that, and loads of people do it.
But it's not really the place. It's not really the place to do that. Like I say, go to Ibiza if you want to do that.
Oh, it's not a doof. But you can eat fish and chips.
Yeah,
you can have a British breakfast, English breakfast. You can have a roast dinner, which we did today.
To speak English, the currency is the pound.
Yeah, it's British.
It's changed a lot, though, hasn't it? Just in the years that we've been here.
Oh God! Well, when I first hooked up with you, I said I want to go Gibraltar when we left Holland.
Yeah.
And you said, well, where should we go after Holland? And I said, well, we've got to go somewhere English speaking, realistically, for work. And you said, let's go to Emporia Brava.
Yes.
You thought that was a good place, which is just over the Pyrenees. And I thought, well, I don't know, that's my cup of tea. And it was all closed. It was clearly a seasonal place. Closes up for the winter.
Yeah.
And I said, let's go down to Gib. And you said, where's Gibraltar? Or something along those lines.
I'd heard of it. My dad had been there.
Yeah. But you were like, what, why? And I said, you've got to see it. You've got to see it. You won't believe it until you see it. It's wonderful. And you said, I think, let's call it 1,000 clicks. What's 1,000 clicks between friends? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I said, it will be worth it. You'll love it. You'll never look back.
I do love it. I mean, I wouldn't live anywhere else.
I
you know,
would.
She would, but I wouldn't. Where would you go?
I don't know. Maybe England. Maybe.
Whereabouts in England would you go?
Norfolk.
Norfolk. I've never lived there.
Kent, maybe. I like Kent. I wouldn't go back to Brighton. There's nobody there now. The whole family's moved away or died.
Yeah.
Maybe Kent. Is it the Garden of England? There's so many wonderful places.
I've
in
always
England.
fancied going to live in Grimsby or Hartlepool.
Really?
You can get houses there for £1.
I tell you where's beautiful in England is around the Midlands, outside the outskirts of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody gorgeous that. Love it.
You don't fancy a rundown house for £1?
Or maybe. I don't know. Let's see what happens. What will be, will be. But no, it was.
I'm
for
joking,
me,
by the way. There's no way you get me back in the UK. Right. Not a
See,
chance.
for you, it's military history, but
I
for me,
love it
it's the kids. You know,
Yeah. Well, I dare say grandchildren might come along one day, so that'll be a factor, won't it?
I am not holding my breath. It's more like it's a very small place, and they had their friends. And what I used to do at Christmas and birthdays, like I'd say, here's 250 quid, let's go up Main Street, go crazy. And I've got so many stories of stuff they did, and you weren't there because you were working. Or Christmas, after they broke up from school, I'd say, right, let's go crazy, let's go the King's Bastion, let's play bowling, go to the cinema, go to the ice rink. And I'd pay for all the drinks and cake and pizzas, and they'd go wild.
There are loads of parties in the
loved it.
King's Bastion, didn't they? We did the King's Bastion today
Yeah.
as well in the video. So stay tuned after this video, because I will be editing it, and hopefully I'll get it finished tonight. There's enough there to make
I
about
think
3 videos
Do
out
it
of
nicely
it.
and do it tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there that we did.
And I mean, the other thing is, you focus a lot on the military, but you forget the characters that we've known over the years in Gib.
Yes.
And there are a lot of stories, recent
A
stories.
lot of people come and go all the time.
Well, I mean, if I speak to a Gibraltarian who's, for example, in their 30s now, like Kaiser,
Yeah.
she tells me very personal stories about lots of, well, not personal stories, but things she knows, people she knew, stuff that happened. And I know the places she's talking about. If I speak to a 40-year-old Gibraltarian, they've got a different set of stories. If I speak to a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And they tell you, they're like, and there are all these places we know. And they, like Ernest saying, you know, when he was 5 years old, he was blown up in the petrol station and lost his ears. Oh my God.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Anyway, I look forward to going editing this video, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, and may your God go
Go
with you.
with you.
Yes.